Ever had a curious itch to explore the world's oddest and most eccentric laws? Well, hold on to your legal hat, because today we're embarking on a journey through the bizarre and hilarious side of legislation. Let's get started. When you're planning your Greek getaway, leave those stilettos at home. Greece dropped a surprise on fashionistas in 2009 by outlawing high heels at the Acropolis. And why? To protect the ancient ruins, which have been standing proudly for nearly 2,500 years, from the sharp damage that those chic but treacherous heels could cause. So, if you're headed to the Parthenon, remember to rock some soft-soled shoes and pay your respects to the past in style. Sri Lanka has some selfie etiquette that might surprise you. Taking a selfie with Buddha might seem like a great Instagram moment, but it's a big no-no in this South Asian nation. Turning your back on the Buddha or pointing a finger at this revered figure is also considered highly disrespectful. And just so you know, inappropriate tattoos of Buddha can land you in hot water, as one British traveler discovered in 2014. So when in Sri Lanka, cover those tattoos, obey no photograph signs, and keep your back turned elsewhere. If you're planning a visit to the United Arab Emirates, watch your language. Swearing here isn't just impolite, it can land you in serious trouble. According to Article 373 of the UAE Penal Code, swearing is seen as an affront to a person's honor or modesty. So, before you jet off to the UAE, make sure your potty mouth stays firmly in check. Sorry, lace lovers, but in Russia, lacy undergarments are a big no-no. A law from 2014 in Russia, Belarus, and Kazakhstan insists that undergarments must contain at least 6% cotton. Why? Officials claim it's all about health and safety. While women, and perhaps some gents, across these nations may have protested, the law stands. The mystery here is how anyone would know what you're wearing underneath. But fashionistas beware. In the charming town of Sarpurenx, France, there's an unusual rule. You can't die within the city limits unless you've already secured a burial plot in the local cemetery. Why, you ask? It's a matter of space. With the cemetery filled to capacity, the mayor issued an ordinance in 2008, and he's not joking about it. Offenders, well, they'll be severely punished. So, in Sarpurenx, make sure you book your resting place well in advance. When in Rome, you better keep your furry friend fit and fabulous. Rome's laws against animal cruelty are no joke, and they extend to pet dogs. Owners are legally required to ensure their canine companions get a daily walk. If you fail to comply, you might find yourself facing a hefty fine. But it's not just dogs. Even goldfish have their rights here. No cramped bowls allowed. They need full-sized aquariums to call home. So, in the Eternal City, keep those pets happy and healthy. In China, Tibetan Buddhist monks have to follow some rather unique rules, especially when it comes to reincarnation. Believe it or not, they can't just come back to life after they pass away. They need official government permission. The question is, how exactly is this law enforced? China might be known for its strict regulations, but this one takes the cake for its other-worldly nature. British Columbia, Canada, has a law that's perfect for those who believe in the mysterious Bigfoot, or Sasquatch. It's illegal to harm this elusive creature. The catch? No one has ever provided concrete proof of Bigfoot's existence. But just in case you come across this hairy giant and decide to harm it without a proper hunting license, be prepared for a whopping fine of up to $250,000. Washington State, right across the border, has a similar law, so Sasquatch is safe on both sides. In Idaho, you can't snack on human flesh or blood. It's just not polite. In fact, doing so could lead to a prison sentence of up to 14 years. But just in case you find yourself in a truly life-threatening situation where cannibalism is your only option, the law does make an exception. Bon appétit? Let's hope not. In Japan, they're serious about keeping waistlines in check. The Metabo law requires folks between the ages of 40 and 74 to undergo an annual waist measurement at the doctor's office. If your waist exceeds 33.5 inches for men or 35.4 inches for women, prepare to face fines. Sumo wrestlers, however, get a pass. They're expected to be on the larger side. When you hop into a taxi, you expect to hear some tunes, right? Well, not so fast in Finland. Taxi drivers in this Nordic nation are required by law to pay royalty fees for the songs they play while driving passengers. The logic here is that they're using music for business while making a profit, so they must pay for the rights. Talk about taking copyright protection to the next level. In the great state of Alabama, it's not just a bad idea, it's illegal to drive blindfolded. But this law goes beyond common sense. It also prohibits driving when you can't see what's in front or on the sides of your vehicle. Safety always takes center stage in the heart of Dixie. In North Korea, international calls are more forbidden than pineapple on pizza. They're a full-on crime. To illustrate just how serious this ban is, let's rewind to 2007, when a North Korean factory boss who thought he could outsmart the system by installing 13 secret phones in his factory's basement for international calls. Unfortunately, he didn't outsmart anyone. Instead, he got an unforgettable meeting with a firing squad in front of 150,000 spectators. If you're jetting off to Germany, leave your trusty pillow behind. It's got a surprising double life. German law considers pillows as potential passive weapons, which means they could land you in legal hot water if you decide to use one for more than just a snooze. So, unless you're itching for a one-sided pillow fight in public, where you're the only one armed, it's best to keep your fluffy companion nestled safely at home. If you find the video enjoyable, remember to give it a thumbs up and share it. If this is your first time tuning in, consider subscribing to stay updated on our upcoming content. Thanks for watching.